Good evening, welcome to Kimber's Kitchen Food and Reviews. Today we are going to be looking at this Morepro fitness watch. If you've been on my channel for a while or you've seen my other videos, you'll see that I reviewed another fitness watch a while ago which I really liked, and then stupidly I left it at the football pitch when I played football a few weeks ago. So when I went online to try and get a replacement, they'd actually sold out, and this one came up as a recommended alternative. So I thought I'd give this a go and just make a quick video to show how this compares to the other one that I've got. So as you can see, it comes in a plain box. It's got some instructions on the back, and then when you open it, it's got the actual watch itself, which is 3 parts. You've got the main watch, and then you've got the strap, which forms 2 parts. It's actually quite a comprehensive instruction book that goes with this. It sort of covers what different screens you get on the watch, how to charge it, and it's got links to the app. So if you've got an Apple phone, you can get it on one store. If you've got an Android phone, you can get on the other one. Now these don't come charged at all. There's no on and off button on the actual watch. There's a sticker on the front. You probably can't pick that up on camera. There's a sticker on the front. It basically says you've got to charge it up before it'll work. It won't work otherwise. So I'm just going to plug this in now for a bit just to get some charge into it, and I'll be back with you shortly. So whilst we wait for the watch to charge up, I'm just going to show you the app. So we go onto the App Store. I'm on an Apple device here. It's the same in the Android. Just search for Morepro, and on mine it's the second one. It's got this little M. I've already downloaded it, and it'll take you to this app. You switch the watch on, and it'll ask you if you want to pair up with it, and it'll get paired up with the device. Once you've paired it up, you'll have a little watch symbol in the top corner here. You can go on here and you've got the watch, and it'll let you change all sorts of settings on the actual watch. You don't change any of the settings on the actual device yourself, it's done all through the app. So when you're on the app, it tells you how many steps you've done. Obviously we've not registered any yet because I've not actually switched the watch on to use. It's just been briefly on, so I could pair it up to show you this. It monitors your sleep, monitors your heart rate. One thing I do like about this watch, it can also monitor blood pressure, which is something that my last watch didn't do. So I'm going to try and switch the watch on now and show you what the display looks like on that. Welcome back. So I've had the watch on charge now for roughly an hour. So earlier in my video I said that it doesn't actually have an on and off switch, but when I've looked into it a bit further, it does. It's on the front of the watch here. I don't know if it'll pick that up on camera, but just here on the front there's like a little grey white ring. If you press and hold that for more than 3 seconds, the watch will vibrate and it'll switch on. So it'll come up now, Morepro. When you press it, you'll see that it's got the display. So at the bottom of the watch, it'll display the battery, the date. Obviously you've got your time there. You've got how many steps you've done in the day. I'll just bring this up to the camera a bit closer. If it'll focus in there, it's a bit too close for it. It's got your total distance that you've walked in the day. How many calories you've burnt. You can set it to go for a run, so if you want to go for a run, you can press and hold it and it'll start counting now So as you go and you run, it'll measure how many steps you've done, what your heart rate is, how far you've done, and then when you've finished, you press and hold it again, and it'll tell you how long you've run for, and then you can exit out of it. So it's now telling you it's done, and you got to exit. So everything's done from this main button in the middle. It'll count how long you've slept for. It'll do, like I say, your heart rate. It'll also do your blood pressure. It's great features. And I'm just going to put this on my wrist now, and then we'll see how it works with the heart rate monitor, etc. So I've just zoomed the camera in a bit there, and you can see it measuring my heart rate. It'll take a few seconds to stabilise down, because I've just been moving about. You can see it's dropping down now. The little graph at the top's showing you that it is working, and it's currently reading it. It's got like little lights on the back of the watch that send pulses, which is what interacts with your blood passing through your veins underneath the watch. Then you've got blood pressure, which works in a similar sort of way. It's got a little clock going around there, which basically says it's just taking a reading now. So within a few seconds that should pop up to say that it's got its reading. I'm just waiting for that now. So as you'd see in a hospital, it's got your reading there at the top, reading there at the bottom, 113/75. I'm not too into what this actually means, but you can look it up and it'll give you a guide range of what's actually healthy and what's normal. And then when you go to the final screen, that's literally the off option. And if you're not going to use the watch for a few days, you can turn it off to save power. Just press and hold the button there for 3 seconds. It'll vibrate, and that's now switched off. And then you can leave it on standby for a few days. One thing to note, when you're putting the straps on and taking them off to charge it, on the back of the strap there's a little, I'm just trying to pick it up on the focus here, there's a little charge symbol there which symbolises that that's for the battery. There you can just see it picking it up on focus there. So when you take these straps off, the blue end's the charging point that you can plug into your USB. The black end's the normal charging, non-charging point, sorry. So you need to make sure you get the strap which has got the battery symbol on. That goes onto your blue end of the watch, and when you put it on, you need to make sure that it's flush. You don't want it so it's poking out like this is slightly, because otherwise when you come to fasten it, it'll come undone and then you could end up losing your watch. So make sure you do that at both ends. Push it on and it'll be nice and snug, and you can see there it's just nice and flush. And there you have it. So there's your Morepro watch. I've put a link underneath the video on where I actually bought this from on Amazon. It was around the £30 mark, so it's very reasonable for what it does. I do prefer the colour screen on this one compared to the other watch that I reviewed a while ago, and it has got some extra options such as the blood pressure, which my other one did. You can see there the green light pulsing on the back of the watch. That's what basically shines against the back of your arm there and picks up the blood passing through your veins. So if you've got any questions, just add them in the comment section. I do pick them up quite quickly and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe for my other videos and drop us a like. Thanks, bye.